there and don't make them any prettier.
They're fine.
Well, the oysters are perfect, but you, my friend, you look a little, how shall we say, under the monsoon.
I'm okay.
I can see that. So, why don't you call her?
Does Buzz's policy now include advice along with these fine oysters, huh?
Only if you're lucky enough to have me waiting on you.
I don't want Kelly to feel that I'm putting any pressure on her, all right?
Why? What kind of pressure? You call her as a friend, no more, no less. No big deal.
Just wish I could care less about her.
Yeah, well, guys like us, we're not on every street corner in town, you know? And besides, Kelly, she'll come around. All she needs is a little time. You know what I mean? For women, they like to feel in control. So let her. What's the big deal, really? Yeah. Oh, great. This place is starting to look like black rock on a bad day, huh? Where is Spencer Tracy now when we need him?
Well, that's why I stopped here first from the airport. There's some things that we need to discuss with.
Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to be having this effect on a lot of people today. Refill?
No, thanks.
Well, you don't have to hit me with a brick and that. Oh, I see. I interrupted a lawyer-client exchange. My apologies. Well, you know where to reach me, counselor, okay?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Pearl.
Yeah, sure. What are old used-up friends for?
I think that we should finish this conversation someplace else.
Oh, come on. You're not going to let him get to you. Let's do it right here.
Not here. All right, I have to take my things back to my place anyway. Why don't we just meet there?
Wait a minute. Why can't we finish it here?
There's some details that I avoided asking you about due to the circumstances.
Okay, fine. Ask away. I have nothing to hide.
No, that's not the point. I just thought you needed some time to deal with Madeline's death. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time. I need to know about your relationship.
I see.
And I need you to be honest with me. I need to know everything, all the details.
Well, you're right. This isn't the place. Let's get out of here.
You don't have to pay for all this expensive furniture now.
I'll let you alone. Not till you settle down. Look, I don't have to take this from a murderer. A wife killer at that.
A little higher on your side. There? A little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Well, what do you think?
Hey. Hey. You know Sophia Loren, too?
Sophia is my mother.
Sophia Loren's your mother? Oh. The place looks great.
Well, good. I painted it for the occasion. We hope it's going to be a surprise.
Ah, so you need any entertainment?
Well, I could use a good sax player. You know anyone?
Oh, I might.
Yeah? Yeah. Good. He's hired. Oh, I'm sorry. Justin, this is my cousin, Courtney Capwell.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I think we're pretty much set, except for one thing.
More chocolate.
No, the guest of honor. I haven't invited her yet. Yeah, well, we better track her down. I've been trying. I'll tell you what, if I don't get a hold of her soon, the surprise will be on us.
Mary, you've got to come. Okay, it's a surprise party for my mom.
Today?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you all the details as soon as I figure them out myself right now. I'm waiting for Kelly to give me a call. She's trying to find Mom right now.
She sounds really organized, Ted.
Well, no, surprise parties aren't supposed to be organized. I know my mom would love to see you there.
Gee, I haven't been to a surprise party in years.
Then you come?
Yeah, if I can.
Great.
Ted? Mary?
Cece, how is Kirk doing?
I believe he's resting up in his room. Ted, I am going to take a walk. I'll see you at lunch, huh?
I don't think I'll be here, Dad.
All right. Hello, Sophia.
Cece?
Surprised to see you back here so soon.
I was told Mary was here.
Yes, she is. She's in the atrium.
I would like to see her for a few minutes. It won't take long. If you don't mind.
I don't mind. You know the way.
I gotta call Kelly.
Hi. Hi, I think most of your family's disappeared.
That's all right. I need to talk to you. I didn't know who else to talk to.
Sure, what's wrong?
Found it this morning, and I was going to call a doctor, but I
thought, well, maybe it wasn't anything at all. And then I got kind of panicky. I just didn't know what to do first.
Sophia, what is it?
Mary, I found a lump on my breast this morning.
Mr. Cranston, are you in there? Mr. Cranston, please, are you in there?
I thought maybe that if I felt a lump on the other side, that would mean it was normal and I'd be okay. I know that sounds crazy.
No, that's a very natural reaction.
Is it? I didn't.
Well, that doesn't mean...
It's very, very small, though, Mary. It doesn't feel large. I think it's going to go away by itself.
Sophia, you do realize, don't you, that most lumps are benign?
Yes. Yes, I have read that, so I'll be okay, won't I?
Well, you still have to see a doctor.
My hands won't quit shaking.
It is okay to be scared, but you can't let that cloud your judgment. Now, the chances are that this is nothing, but either way, it's best to know right away.
Papers get a hold of this, they'll have a field day. Capwell News is very hot news lately.
Sophia, there's no reason for the papers to get a hold of this. Now, I can set up an appointment with Mark, and he'll be very confidential.
I don't know.
Look, the biggest mistake you can make right now is to put this off. Because if it's serious, early detection means everything.
Sometimes it's too late, no matter what they do.
There's no point in jumping to the worst conclusions.
I'd probably be disfigured, wouldn't I?
Now, wait, Sophia, wait a minute. Now, the chances are that it's benign, but even if it isn't, there are all sorts of alternatives these days.
Mary, I can't even say the word cancer. And since my mother died of it, it's like I've been waiting all my life for this to happen to me.
You know you're getting way ahead of yourself. You need to get an examination for peace of mind, if nothing.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Annie.
Kelly's on the phone. She wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Mom, hi. Finally got you.
Hi, sweetheart. I've been in and out all day. How are you feeling?
Much better. In fact, I've been doing a lot of work on the apartment, and I'd love to show it off.
Oh, good. I'd like to see it.
Well, good. Could you stop by today, like around 2 or so?
Oh, baby, I've got a million things to do today.
Oh, Mom, please. I really want to see you. And, you know, I've got the place presentable. I haven't worked this hard in years.
I'd love for you to come by.
All right, I'll come over.
Oh, great. Thank you. Around 2, okay? I've got some errands to do first.
All right, honey, I'll see you then.
Okay.
I ran into the restroom.
What's wrong?
He's not moving. He's just lying there motionless. Please, come on.
Hey.
Hey, it's Mrs. Perkins. How you doing, Kel?
I'm fine. Is our order ready?
You what? Oh, yeah, it should be. Hello, Miss Courtney.
Well?
Oh, yeah, I'll go get it. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. What's wrong? Courtney, I can't hang out anymore. Would you mind waiting for the food? Sure. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll explain later. Thanks. Hold on. Okay.
I like seeing what I do to you.
Thank you.
I like the way you quiver.
Get out of my way, Dylan.
Okay, yeah, we got the potato salad, coleslaw, assorted exotic shellfish a la buzz, 1 case of beer. Ooh, sorry about that. Imported, of course. Excuse me, where's your sidekick?
She had to leave.
So where's your slave?
My what?
Your serf, indentured servant. Boy Friday, I mean, who's gonna haul all this stuff?
I guess I am.
Well, you're into female bodybuilding now, is that it?
I can handle it.
Yeah, and free trips.
Yeah, well, Pearl doesn't look like there's a gentleman around here to help me.
Looks that way.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's only a block away. I can use the exercise.
Hey, wait a minute. Okay, I'll help you out. Only on 2 conditions, okay?
What's that?
First of all, you gotta stop making like the amazing Kreskin, okay? Don't get into my brain.
Okay.
And that includes no more questions about my ancient history, okay? I don't care who you think I am. I don't want to hear about it. You got that?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Okay.
Shake on.
Okay.
So what are we waiting around for? Come on, let's get moving. Yeah. All right. Who said anything about chivalry's dead, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Now we can go for a nice, pleasant stroll.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, so tell me, what are you doing out west anyway, besides bugging me?
Well, I feel like I'm part of the family now, like I belong. You're working back here again?
Yeah, well, Buzz begged me back, but I'm only here on my days off, you know?
Oh. And you're also, staying on as the butler, aren't you? Why is that?
I don't know. You tell me, huh?
Hello, Justin.
Hi. Kelly just stepped out.
I'm not here to see Kelly. I stopped up at your place and read your note and said you were here.
You wanted to see me?
I think we should talk about Kelly. You mind if I come in?
Sure, please, come on in.
Listen, I'll make this quick. I'd rather not Kelly find me here.
Oh, we have some time. She went out to get some food.
At least I didn't break up the party, huh?
No, it's not till later anyway.
How's she doing?
She seems okay.
I'm worried about her. She has had some tough emotional blows lately, and I'm afraid that she might be on the verge of a breakdown.
Have you talked to her?
Not lately. I don't think that she'd open up to me anyway. I was hoping that she'd go to her family, but...
Nick, what are you trying to ask me?
I want you to talk to her. You're a psychiatrist. She doesn't have to know that you're treating her. Look, I think that she needs help, Justin.
I'm not so sure she's as bad off as you think.
You didn't know her
Nick,
before.
it's unethical. She doesn't even know I'm a doctor. I mean, besides, I've still got a month left to go on my residency. I can't take patients on the side. Not quite yet.
And I can't sit back and watch her shut herself off from the rest of the world.
Does she know how much you still love her?
I don't know. That's the trouble I'm dealing with, you see. It's hard for me to let her go.
Nick, Kelly and I are friends. I don't want to cross that line.
Could you at least just keep an eye on her?
Sure. But as friends only, nothing more. Kelly has to be the one to decide if and when she needs help.
That is fine with me.
I can't believe what he's doing to me. He saw me at Buzz's and followed me all the way back here.
Who?
What are you doing here?
I just came by to see if you're okay.
Nick, I don't need you to check up on me. I mean, can't you trust me to run my own life?
Yes, of course. I am sorry.
Would you mind leaving then?
No. Take care of yourself.
Dillon again?
Listen, he won't leave me alone. I practically ran back to the apartment.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'll go take a look around. I don't see any sign of him.
He won't quit.
Well, at least he didn't come up here.
Yeah, well, not this time. You know, what was Nick doing here anyway?
Ah, just like you said, he's been concerned. He's a nice guy. Doesn't take too much to see how much he cares about you, Kelly.
His doctor's ordered a complete series.
Is he gonna be all right?
It's too soon to tell.
Eden. Find Eden for me.
Okay, I'll find her.
Try the restaurant.
Right.
Let's go.
I'm going to ambulance with you.
Fine.
Sophia, follow us in your car. I think I'll wait here for the news.
No, listen, I'm going to talk to Mark as soon as I get to the hospital. You'll be there in about an hour?
All right, I'll see you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Eden hasn't been in the Express yet. Left a message there. She'd give us a call when she turns up.
All right.
Hasn't really been much of a birthday, has it, Mom?
I thought you'd forgotten.
Oh, come on. Give me more credit than that, Mom. Come on, happy birthday. Be the best birthday yet, right?
I hope so, honey. I hope so. All right, David. I need to know about Madeline. I want to know the first time that you saw her in the bungalow, and I want to know everything.
Fine.
told it enough times.
All right, was this the first time that you saw her in Santa Barbara?
It was the day before the murder.
Don't tell me I've shocked you, David.
Come on, Patty, you don't know what you're saying.
Let me repeat myself. I want a divorce.
Why? I don't understand.
David, please, can we just try to be truthful with one another?
Okay, Maddie, look, I've been away a lot. But that's going to change. I promise you. Look, all that stuff in the Orient, it's winding up. Whatever it is, we can work it out.
You are such a child. Did you honestly think I wouldn't find out about your affair?
What affair?
I have enough grounds to divorce you 3 times over.
Oh, come on, this is insane. There's no one else. Maddie, I love you.
Liar! It's been so long since you've touched me, I've forgotten what it's like to make love to you.
Now, wait a minute, don't put that on me. You're the one with all the excuses. You're the one who picks up and travels halfway around the world without a word.
Be on the same continent with you.
Maddie, come...
Did you think I was just going to forgive this little indiscretion?
There's no affair. What are you talking about?
Nobody makes a fool out of me. Your free ride is just about over, darling.
She wouldn't listen to anything I said.
Did you agree to the divorce?
No. I demanded to know what proof she had. Finally, I just left.
Was she right about the affair?
No. Julia, I loved Madeline. Don't you see she was trying to play some kind of head game with me?
I see. And how was she trying to do that?
By accusing me of the very thing she was doing.
Maybe. Or, on the other hand, maybe you were choosing to believe that in order to cover up for your guilt.
That's a lie.
I think you were having an affair, David. I think she found out about it, asked for a divorce, and was going to leave you with nothing.
No!
I think you killed her to get her estate before she could disinherit you. I think you murdered your wife.
Don't you ever accuse me of that, do you hear me? Damn you, that's a lie! I never killed her!
Yeah, I made sure I kept us all quiet around Dad.
Well, good, because Mom would have been very upset, and wouldn't have been a good idea anyway.
How could he take their home away from them like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know, I just wish that this...
What? Mom and Dad were getting back together?
Yeah.
Well, so do I.
It's stupid, isn't it? I mean, they may never speak to each other again. I don't blame Mom, of course. All right, look, I gotta go help Courtney with some...
Okay.
No, the trick here is, Sherlock, is you have to keep your fingers loose.
Pearl, is this something else you picked up when you were on the road?
3 months as head waiter at La Petite Prickly Pear, Blythe, California.
And here I thought you learned it from your busboy, Michael Baldwin Bradford III.
Hey, you know something? You're very good at keeping secrets.
It was a joke.
Well, you must think, you know, I don't want to be part of this small circle of friends you got going. I am not interested. You got that?
Well, that's fine. At least I'm not trying to be someone who I'm not. You know, Pearl, you're so worried about people finding out the truth about you that you can't even recognize a simple joke.
Why don't you fly home? I hear the East is throwing out nicely. Too bad you're not.
Take that back.
Take what back?
You know, I don't have to take this, not from the butler, especially one who's a snob in reverse.
What, me?
Yes, you. You look down on anyone who doesn't spend half their day insulting people who have money.
Here, why don't you finish folding these, sweetie, huh? I'm going back to Buzz's where I can relate to some real people, not silicon chippies, okay? Yeah.
Didn't he just go to the bathroom?
Pearl, are you taking a shower to cool off?
What are you looking at? Haven't you ever seen an idiot before?
Oh, no. It'll take a lot more than you to bring me down, Gina. Now, listen. I want you to find Eden. I don't care how. Just do it. Use that niece of yours. She seems to be your resident spy. Do whatever you have to do. Just find her.
Kirk, what do you think you're doing?
I was just checking to see if Eden was home. So.
Son, she'll be here soon.
Nurse, I want that phone removed immediately. Kirk, you're going to have to start taking it easier.
Yeah, well, what's the problem? Is it my heart or what?
No, the new heart is functioning normally, and so far your test results are good.
Then what made me pass out?
We're not sure. But even though you fainted, your vital signs have stabilized. Did anything upset you right before you blacked out?
No, I was just checking some papers at my desk, and I got a little short of breath.
I've warned you before about doing too much. You've just had critical surgery. Your body needs time to heal.
All right, how long do I have to stay here?
I'll release you as soon as I review the rest of your test results. Now, in the meantime, I've ordered a sedative.
No, I don't want it.
Okay, I'll bring her up here as soon as you wake up.
All right,
You just take it easy, will you, please? She'll be here soon, I promise you.
Kirk, I'll be back to check on you later.
Well, I'm glad to see that our star patient is going to be okay.
I thought heart transplants were an everyday occurrence around here.
Well, it's not every day a man receives a woman's heart.
There's no difference.
You're right, I suppose, but still, we're all a little curious just the same. I mean, it's more the idea of it.
You know, I really think I would like to get some rest right now.
Of course. Use your call button if you need anything.
I'll process his release just as soon as I see the rest of his results.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Just see that he follows orders.
Dr. Bradley, dial operator.
What are you still doing here?
How's Kirk doing?
Maybe he's not too serious. He apparently just fainted.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Excuse me.
Sophia, why don't you just let me do the examination now? I've already ordered up some other tests as well.
Is this all really necessary?
Definitely. I just don't want to overlook anything. It won't take long. Mary, I'll set up 3:15. I'll see you down.
All right. Did you tell me I'm going to be okay?
Sophia, you're doing the right thing. You are. I wouldn't advise you differently if you were my own mother.
Come on, I'll walk you down.
All right.
I'm sorry I snapped.
If you think that was bad, wait till you see what Mason does to you in court.
But it's a lie. I loved her. I still love her.
You have got to control your outbursts, David. The prosecution is going to take advantage of that.
Well, I'm sorry. It's a little hard to stay detached when your wife's just been murdered.
I understand. All right. Have a seat. Let's talk about the money aspect.
Oh, come on. I'm telling you, the money didn't matter. I already had my own business when I met her.
From what I've learned, David, it was failing at the time.
That's right. And like I told you before, she gave me a loan to keep it afloat. Okay, it didn't work out. We had a bad year and I had to file for bankruptcy.
Did she give you another loan after that?
No, never.
David, were you cheating on Madeline?
Isn't that in your research, too?
No, I was hoping that you would trust me enough to tell me that, because I know that Mason is already investigating the possibility right now.
So they're going to leave no stone unturned, huh? Okay. Okay, you want the facts? I'll tell you, it tore me up to know that she had another lover. And when I did a little research on my own, I found out there was more than one, and it had been going on for years.
And you wanted to get back at her?
You bet I did. I wanted to hurt her as much as she hurt me. So, I had a little affair of my own.
Did Madeline know about it?
I don't think so.
How long were you seeing this woman?
Look, I don't even remember. It was over 2 years ago.
Who was she?
That doesn't matter.
The prosecution is going to disagree here.
Look, isn't it enough that I told you?
Watch your outbursts. All right. Let's talk about the day Madeline was murdered. What was the first thing you saw? What was the first thing you found when you walked into the bungalow?
So quiet. I think I knew something was wrong even before I went in. I thought maybe she just fainted. So I called to her. And then I wondered if she was even alive. So I rushed over to see if there was any sign, and I couldn't find any. And there was all that blood. I had to get out of there. I panicked and I ran. She was dead.
How long were you in the room?
I don't know, a couple of minutes.
Were you smoking when you walked in the room?
I don't know, maybe, I don't remember.
They found a cigarette butt in the house. It was your brand.
Okay, well, maybe it was there from before. How am I supposed to remember something like that?
A maid would have picked it up by then. She goes in and out of that place every day.
I don't know. Maybe she missed it. Maybe it was somebody else's.
It was a rare brand.
I don't know.
Well, then maybe somebody planted it there to implicate you.
Maybe they did. Look, Julia, how can anybody even think that I would have done that? She was alive. God help me, she was still alive.
Hello, Sophia.
Dillon?
There's so much hostility and I haven't even sat down yet.
What do you want?
I want to talk is all.
About Kelly.
Sophia, I love her.
Then if you do, leave her alone.
You know, no wonder the way Kelly's the way that she is. You are so busy mothering her and Cece is worse.
Dillon, stay out of her life.
But so you can keep your little girl dependent upon you. Half the time, Kelly doesn't even know what she wants.
Oh, I think she's pretty smart about one thing. She doesn't want to be around you.
Kelly is confused right now. You and the rest of your rotten family have poisoned her mind against me. But we are going to be together.
All right, Dillon, that's enough.
Stay out of this, Nick. You can't stop us, Sophia. None of you can stop us. We're going to be together.
I'm sorry, Sophia. His life is totally out of control right now.
Mary, have you seen Sophia? I asked her to wait in my office, but she's gone.
Dr. McCormick to emergency. Dr. McCormick to emergency.
Gotta run.
Hello, Kelly.
Daddy, what are you doing here?
That's my fault.
May I come in? Not like you to shut me out like this, Kelly.
Daddy, this is for Mom.
What have I done?
Dad, you threw the Lockridges off their property.
Don't you think Lionel would have done that to me if he'd had the upper hand?
That's not the point.
It is the point. I'm sorry if somehow I've hurt you too. I'm sorry.
Daddy, you haven't hurt us. You've made us angry. I've never seen you go after somebody like that.
Don't let this Lockridge thing come between us. I love you guys.
Daddy, we love you too. But this party is for Mom, and I think she's just as angry as we are.
Yes, I know. She made that quite clear.
Dad, I don't think she wants you here.
Look, I'm not going to let you shut me out of your lives like
Daddy,
this.
please. Can we talk about it some other time?
All right. There you go. Call you later. Hello again.
Happy birthday!
You didn't think I'd forget about you, Kirk?
Stay away from me.
I can't. You have my heart.
I know all about you now. I know everything about you. I know what you want. I know what you're after.
You're dead.
How can that be? I'm part of you now.
That's not true.
You're only half a man now, Kirk.
No.
Snatch it away. And then Eden would be free to be with a lover. Oh, Cruz is the kind of man a woman dreams of.
Get out of here.
Where is she now? Alone with Cruz. Cruz is such a passionate man. Tell me, Kirk. Tell me, have you ever had her? Has Eden even let you touch her? Oh, tell me, Kirk. How has it been to have the heart of a woman? How will it be when I take it back?
No! There's nothing wrong with me. I am a man.
Why didn't you come to me sooner?
Oh, I thought maybe things would change, or I guess I was embarrassed.
Mary, there's nothing for you to be ashamed of. Does Mark know that you're thinking of an annulment?
No. I thought it was too early. I wanted to find out about grounds before I talked to Mark.
Well, the church has changed somewhat, but they still consider procreation one of the most important elements in a marriage.
Mother, Mark and I will never have children.
Mary, an unconsummated marriage is not a marriage in the church's eyes. You have a very sympathetic case, but you've got to make the decision.
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Maybe we should give it more time.
Well, there's no need to rush into anything. Why don't you discuss it with Mark? If he agrees, then I'll help you begin the proceedings.
It seems so strange, though, to dissolve a marriage. How can I deny that it happened?
Because it was never a real marriage. Mary, there's something you haven't told me. Do you love him?
I don't want to hurt him. I try to be patient and understanding.
That's all a part of loving.
But there is something missing. We just don't have... I don't feel a passion for him. I want to want him. Does that make sense?
Wanting to love someone and actually being in love are worlds apart, my dear.
Oh, Mother, how can I ask you to advise me when I don't know how I feel?
Well, examine your feelings. If you truly don't love him, why should you make both of your lives miserable?
But how can I know for sure?
Your heart will know. Trust it. Trust yourself to know what you need from this marriage.
Well, I'm glad you came back, Pearl.
Hey, no problem. Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world after having lugged that cake all the way across town. You okay?
Thank you for the earrings.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, next year I'll bring you the other one, okay? Okay, so who in here needs a ride?
I've got a car.
Great. You drop me off at the wharf?
You know, you're always one step ahead of me, aren't you, Pearl? Yeah.
Good for you.
I'll see you guys. Bye. Wonderful party. Good. Did you see Ted with Haley?
Oh, yes. Smiling.
Yes, in her direction. I'm sure Daddy loved it.
Kelly, I gotta get going. It was very nice meeting you, Sophia. I hope to see you soon.
I hope so, too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help, Justin.
It was nothing.
Yeah. Bye. Where? Window. Very convenient, isn't it? How did you do all of this? Well, I had a lot of help, and besides, you know, I got my mind off things.
Nick and Dillon?
Yeah. Mom, they won't listen to me. Nick's still trying to protect me, and Dillon...
Dillon what?
He scares me. He's obsessed with the thought of us running away together, and...
Honey, come and stay with me for a while.
No, I finally come this far on my own. I don't want to run back to you and Daddy.
Are you sure you can handle this by yourself?
All I know is I've got to find a way to protect myself. I just feel trapped, Mom.
Kelly, would you think about getting some psychological help, going to a therapist?
I don't have the problem. They do. I feel scared. I feel like I've always got to be ready.
Ready for what?
Nothing. Come on, don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
All right, just promise me if you change your mind, you'll come and stay with me. I will. Hey, your birthday. I almost forgot. Hang on. Forgot one present. Here. Oh, no, the party was enough. No, you have to have this. I know. Open it. I saw it on a model, and I knew it would be perfect for you. Isn't it great? Well, the model doesn't do it justice. I said, look this on you. Look at the color. Hold it up. Let's see. Mom, it's going to look great. They say, you know, if you got it, flaunt it, right? Look.
Hey. How you doing? I'm sorry I'm late. I got tied up at the hospital.
That's all right. Mark, I talked to Mother Isabel today.
Great. How is she?
She's fine, but there's something that you and I need to discuss.
In a second. Listen, I want to tell you what happened to me today. You remember Dr. Warner?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, well, I was up in his office. We were just having a little consultation. And somehow the subject came around to children. I mean, he's got pictures of his own all over the walls. And, did you know that he and his wife adopted all those kids?
Really?
Yeah, it seems he and his wife go through an agency where they guarantee a child within 1 year. Isn't that incredible?
They're very lucky.
Yeah, but... Mary, I saw you looking at those women today, and I know what having a child must mean to you. Listen, I don't think I understood what it meant to me until today. I mean, talking to Warner was... It was great.
How so?
I didn't feel angry all of a sudden. I felt like I had some power over the situation. For the first time, I felt like you and I really have a future.
Mark, you know, a baby doesn't always help a marriage.
Not overnight, no, but a baby can change everything. Listen, I know I've been miserable to live with, but that can change too.
This is awfully sudden.
Well, it's because my head is all turned around by this. See, think about it. If we applied right now for a baby, we could have one of our own in no time. Well, I'm sorry, here I'm getting so excited, and you wanted to tell me something. What was it?
What?
You wanted to say something?
No, it's nothing.
You sure?
No, it's not important.
Oh. Okay, let's order some dinner. I feel like celebrating. But...
I talked to Cruz. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said you were the man. Yes, I know. I should have known. Yeah. Okay, listen. What I want you to do is a full investigation on somebody right away. Uh-huh. Yeah, I need some information. No, he's a client of mine. David Laurent.
Oh, come on. What are you telling me, Janet? She hasn't been in the office all day. Did you check with the business department? Yeah, all right. That's what I thought. Listen, she should be home any minute, so I'll just wait for her. Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Goodbye. Yeah. She's with him. Come in.
I thought you were supposed to be following doctor's orders.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling much better. How are you doing?
Most of me's doing pretty good, yes. I just came from the hospital. I'm really very surprised about you walking out of there.
Yeah, well, they were going to release me anyway. I didn't see any point in lying around. Listen, have you seen Eden anywhere?
Probably the office about now.
No, I checked the office. They said she hasn't even picked up her messages.
Well, maybe she has some appointments on the outside.
Yeah, maybe she does. You know, I don't know. I tried the hotel and I tried the restaurant. She could have at least left a number where she could be reached. Damn it, she can be so unfeeling sometimes.
Kirk, you're not giving her the credit she deserves, especially from you. She's been through a tough time also, you know.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I just wish she was here with me. I was really scared there, CC.
I'm sure you were. Just take it easy, huh? She'll be here soon. I'll send her up as soon as she gets here.
All right. Thank you. No one criticizes his precious little Eden. I will break her, CC. You don't know how fragile she really is.
Kelly. I like the place this way. It's,
dangerous. Romantic. Just like you. You know, Joe's dead. But I mean, did you ever think I'd let you be happy with anyone else? Lightning, frightening you. Turns me on.
Ow, why? I don't want to hurt you, Kelly. Why? Why do you want to kill me?
No.
Kelly, you all right?
Huh? Are you okay? This man saw me with there. Both of them were after me, and I got the knife. I was in the bag. No, I wasn't.
It's a nightmare.
You gotta help me stop him. Just please help me.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm right here. Everything's okay. Hold on. Shh.
Please.
I'm Tom Brokaw. That nuclear disaster in the Soviet Union, how severe are the casualties? Where is the radiation spreading? We'll continue our in-depth coverage tonight on NBC Nightly News.
Later on an all-new Highway to Heaven, a home for unwed mothers becomes the target of a ruthless TV reporter out for high ratings. Can Jonathan give them hope for the future? Then on Black's Magic, Alexander's Vanishing Act becomes a deadly game of hide and seek. And on an all-new Thing Elsewhere, a protest rally lands Ehrlich behind bars tonight.